Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. Hopefully y'all can hear me. I feel like this mic isn't... Alright, there it is. And today we're going to be going over the spoilers for the upcoming week of July 8th, 2024. So, new troops, new weapons. What events are going on? What kingdom week is it? Event key drop table for that kingdom? Weapons in the Soul Forge for that kingdom? New pets? Kingdom level and power? Let's go over all of that while I run auto battles. I think I'm going to run trial auto battles just to see if we can win that. Even though it won't help me any, I think it'll be interesting to see if it's possible. Because everybody has the same, pretty much. I mean, unless you're a super duper beginner. If you have the troops and they're leveled and traded, it's well, I guess it's not exactly the same. But, you know, it just shows, can you win an auto battle in Epic Trials? And I just want to see it while we, something interesting to watch while I go over the spoilers. But let me get everything set up here, and I'll put a chapter in so you can skip all of this. Where is my thumbnail? Did I not download it? There it is. Got a Nexus week next week. It's one of the newer kingdoms, like the newest 3, I think. The last 3, whatever you want to say. So we do need more troops for that. We do need a Nexus week. We need a couple of them. Couple of new... They used to do like a new kingdom, and they would do it like back to back to back weeks so they could add in a bunch of stuff, you know? And recently it's been like they'd add a new kingdom and then forget about it. It feels like the complete opposite. Oh no. I feel like there's a couple of them. What's the new ones? Got Midnight. Where's Midnight? You know, I feel like we haven't had that many Midnight weeks, right? Nexus, I feel like has been neglected a little bit. So Midnight and Nexus, and then there's like one more, huh? Valpakia, maybe. Those are the last 3 kingdoms, right? Was Nexus, Valpakia, and Midnight. You could tell because of their like star level and their all that. A little bit lower. But we should get some more stuff for Nexus at least. I think that's the oldest of the 3, huh? Maybe. Anyway. I see Anita there. I see Hiram Hawk. I see Mark. And I will jump into the chat in a second. Let me tell my studio that I'm not a robot. And... put the name of the game so they know what we're playing here. Gems of War spoilers. Gems of War new mythic. Gems of War ILLITHIA. Gems of War Midwinter Lycan. What do you guys think about the new mythic after a whole day with it now? You think it's cool? You think it's good? You think it has its place? You think it's a tool for your tool belt? Do you think it's awesome and it's S tier? You think it's dookie stain? You think it's pissy buttholes? What do you think it is? I didn't use it much after the stream yesterday, so... You know how it goes. You like trying to get stuff done. So I was using troops to get stuff done. I wasn't really messing around with the new mythic. I got 2 accounts to play. That's my excuse. Otherwise, I probably would have messed around with it at least a little bit more. But didn't really have time to be messing around with a mythic that's not the best for anything right this second. I think I got everything here. Oh, that. Let's jump to the chat. See what y'all are saying. People that are getting 2 and 3 of them, I don't get that. I don't understand that. But I never understand that unless it's Takshaka, Ironhawk, or Eye of Argus. Because you see the... If there's 100 mythics, which I always say, there's something like 110, or there's something like... There's somewhere around there. I just say 100 because it's easy for the math. Let's say out of 100 mythics, how many do you actually need 3 of? Or 2 of? You know? 3 is like crazy low. It's like 3%. The ones you need 3 of is like 3% of the mythics. So 3 out of 100 is how many that actually need 3. The ones that need 2 is probably a little bit higher because you could do like double Tina. You could do maybe double Scourge of Honor. Anything that hits really hard like that you could double up on. But there's usually something else that can do the same thing with different coloration, with lower mana costs that could almost do the same thing, so it's not like necessary, but it's like, oh, you know, maybe sometime I'm going to do double Tina or double Scourge of Honor or something like that. So, you know, those troops that hit all enemies, so maybe 2, but I wouldn't go more than 2 on this thing. I wouldn't even recommend 1 so far, but, you know, I just don't understand when people get 2 or 3. Unless you're super duper high level like Tyrion Shark and you're trying to get 4 of them because you have nothing else to do with your keys. But hit that like. Let's get some more people in here. That would be great. That'll make me feel better. Make my butt feel better. Go hit like so more people could come in the chat and say nice wiener. Let's see. Can't find my own stream on YouTube. Alright, there we go. And I'm still setting up the stream. I'm so sorry. Come on, you stupid computer with your stupid face. Your stupid ugly face. You're stupid. No, that's not the one. That's the one from yesterday, dummy. What are you doing? Why are you an idiot? Click on that ugly guy's face right there. There you go. Oh, what about this? Do that. Right there. Do it. Ooh, e, ooh. Come on, stupid. Alright, at least I got Terran's World up. So, I already did that. And I made a thumbnail. Aren't you proud of me? Nice wiener. Let's see. Alright, live chat. Alright, we got Anita, we got Mark, we got Wormskull with the freaking 10. I was going to say today, and I'm not just not going to say it now, but you can double your money today. We're going to do that, like, from now on. Because I forgot to say it. But let me put it in the pinned comment here. You guys are off to a great start already. If we hit 25, I will gift 5 memberships. So pretty much you double your money. Or you could say it's 50% off sale or something. Let's do that. So if we get to the 25 today, I'll double your money. 50% off. Or whenever. It could be tomorrow, it could be the next day, it could be the next day. It's for the rest of the month. So we don't have to do it today. I'm not pressuring anybody. Don't feel like you have to do it today. It's just, I was going to do that anyway. It would be, if somebody gives 10 and then 5, that, if I was like a snake oil salesman, I would not say that right now. I was going to say it, so I'm saying it either way. You know? Because you guys only have 10 to go. Which could definitely happen. Alright, Wormskull says, woo! Woo! Mark says, hello! Cheryl's here. Got Sana. Hiram Hawk, good morning. Mark says, I beat Underspire last night with no dragon. I used 2 times Wisp and Christine X. Tough week, but I beat it. Dude, that is crazy. I like that, bro. Great job. That sounds like pretty tough. With those troops and everything? That's crazy, dude. I'm honestly impressed. Professor, hello. Anita with the gifted. So Anita and Wormskull running out there. Doing something. Grilling out, flipping burgers, making hot dogs. Professor says B-. Classic is here. What up, Classic? What up? Mark says it's just like you said. I think it's a B- mythic. Not bad, but not great. I agree. Cheryl says I like it for the faction assault right now. I haven't used it with anything else. Chernobog, Midwinter, King of Ravens. I like that team. Good job. Mark says I used it in faction to test it out also. Yeah, it's a nice time. Like, do your dailies with it or do your faction event with it. Yeah. Let me pin this mess. I already pinned it. Cheryl says, how's it working out, Mark? Sana's out of cash. No problem. Mark says, use the new mythic like you did. It was fun in faction. Cheryl says, I saw that, Mark. Follow up how the mythic working for you. Like, is it doing well, or... We know you're using it, but is it doing well? Or is something else doing all the work, and it's just kind of sitting there? Sometimes that happens. Okay, Silverglade. And I'm going to do trials on auto battle, and then I'm going to read the spoilers, and then we'll get into some real gameplay after that. I just want to see Will this work? Can we win without even trying here? Just run an auto battle. Because I've never done this before, ever. I want to try it. Everybody else gets to try this. I want to try it. I always do it myself like a dum-dum. It's my problem, doing it myself. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Here comes the spoilers. Are you ready? For the week of July 8th, 2024, for all platforms, we have what's going on? Weekly event spoilers. PC, mobile, Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch. Hopefully it sounds okay. Computer is loading. Here we go. Ready? On Monday, July 8th, 2024, we have a Journey event. We have a Nexus Week. We have a Nexus Underspire. We have a Nexus Epic Trials. Tuesday, Faction Assault is Umbral Nexus. Wednesday, Pet Rescue is Barkley from the Nexus. Thursday, class event is Elementalist. Friday, we have a Vault event, so get those Vault keys opened up. It is Saturday right now. You got Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You got 6 days, so go to your Vault keys, divide it by 6, and open that many every day for the next 6 days. It's just a mental gymnastics to make you go harder in the Vault event. You don't have to do it. It's not any kind of a... There's no advantage to doing that. It's all like mental, so you don't have to. But that's just what I do. I get all my Vault keys down to 0. I open every single one of them. That way I have 0. That way I want to go get more. And then I can see what I've got. How many gems do I got? How much gold do I actually got? How many orbs do I actually got? You know, I think it's nice to open them all. Because eventually, if you don't do that, you're going to have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. It's going to be overwhelming. Like, just get them opened up. That's what they're there for. Use your gaps. That's what they're there for, you know? Don't make it overwhelming for yourself so you never do it. Alright, it's a Nexus week. So, let's see what troops are available in the event key drop table. We got Aquaria, Doomed Gargoyle, Emberclaw, Fireborn Eagle, Fireborn Lynx, Fireborn Warrior, Hawthorne, Kalika, King Heliodor, Nature Weird, Natureborn Hunter, Natureborn Warden, Natureborn Wolf, Nexus Portal, Prince Basalt, Queen Ash, Shale, Stoneborn Lion, The Lovers, the Umbral Giant, Valiant Pyrea, Water Weird, Waterborn Owl, Waterborn Priestess, Waterborn Scribe. So, like the Lovers probably is not available in the event key drop table, and Emberclaw may or may not be. It was just released like 2 weeks ago. They usually like to give it a month or two before they put it into the drop table, so you might not get the... Like the Lovers, I know 100% you're not going to get with the event keys because it's a tarot card that's in the vault keys. Emberclaw was just in a holiday event, so it's not super likely, but sometimes it does happen. But Aquaria is an okay troop. King Heliodor and Queen Ash are okay together, but nothing crazy jumping out at me that you need to throw event keys for. You should probably save them up. And I know I'm the boring teacher guy that tells you to do everything do everything the right way and don't have any fun, but it is what it is. Alright, weapons! These will be in the Soul Forge. Aquarius Staff, Doom Tonto, Elemental Balance, Elemental Fury, Elemental Reach, Emperion's Mace, Krista's Scythe, Lick of Fire, Natura's Star, Osha's Tome, Thorn's Blade, Tide's Lash, Umbral Tome, Vulcan's Mace, Wand of Stars. Wand of Stars not in there, you have to get the Lovers and make it in the Soul Forge. But Osha's Tome is good. If you don't have that, you should get Osha's Tome. It's probably the best thing out of everything here. Osha's Tome, maybe? So, Osha's Tome, Osha's Tome, Osha's Tome. Let's go check out the new troops. JM Ricks, what up? Yoke the Ham. New troops. Ooh, am I gonna win? Look, I got 2 troops and they got 1. On Monday, July 8th, 2024, from the Nexus is the Fireborn Paladin. How can we sleep while our beards are burning? Arcane Lava, base rarity, epic, troop type, elemental knight, troop roll, warrior. So he's an elemental knight. He's a knight that is on fire. It's like a fire paladin dude. Fire, is that his name? It is, Fireborn Paladin. Spell is Sacred Flame. Deal magic plus 4 damage to an enemy, boosted by red gems. If my armor is higher, gain barrier. Mana color, red-brown. Mana cost, 12. Trait number 1 is Fireproof. Trait number 2 is Armored, 25%. Trait number 3 is Born of Fire. Create a red gem when my turn begins. So he deals magic plus 4 damage to an enemy, boosted by red gems. If my armor is higher, gain barrier. Probably not gonna be meta and revolutionize the game, but it might be okay in, like, Arena. And it's another troop for the Nexus, so, hey. Did I just win without even trying? That's crazy. I think I need this one. Uh-oh. Hold on. I'm gonna buy it just in case. I don't know. I'm gonna buy it just in case. I think I need the pony. Can't remember. It's only 200 gems. I don't know. I'm a cheapskate. We'll probably win again. Hold on. Let me go check. Sorry for interrupting the spoilers, but I think I need that one because it was a weird week. Where, I think everybody does, maybe. I should have mentioned that this week. Maybe. Hold on. Let me check. There's one starry pet I don't have fully ascended. Oh, it's not that one. So good. I guess I already did it. Thought I needed one of them. Maybe I already did it, though. Anyway, I think it was Starry Billy Kid. Never mind. So I'm glad I didn't buy that. I have every Starry pet fully ascended. And look how easy it is. You can just run auto battles. It's not as impressive as I thought. Let me get in there, dummy. What's wrong? Trials. If you can't get in one way, if you can't get in the front door, kick down the back door. You know what I'm saying? Let's run another one. Let's see if we can win on 275. Alright, also on Monday, July 8th, 2024, from Nexus is Ignarion. Oh, Marion. He's gonna sing you some R&B. Ignarion, you light up my life. Arcane Dark, base rarity, epic. Troop type, Elemental Mystic. Troop role, Striker. He's an Elemental Mystic, so instead of a Knight, he's like a mage type of dude, like a battle mage with no helmet on, you know? Like the leather type of armor, not the plate. His hair's on fire. Blazing Sun is the spell. Deal magic plus 4 damage to an enemy, then create 2 red gems boosted by elemental allies. It's the shiny troop of the week. The shiny spell is deal damage to an enemy, then create 3 red gems boosted by elemental allies. That doesn't even make sense. What happened to the first part of the spell? Mana color, red, purple. Mana cost 15. Trait number 1 is Fireproof. Trait number 2 is Born of Fire. Trait number 3 is Pathfinder. So that's your journey troop right there. That's supposed to be your loopy, doopy, poopy now. Chalcedony, Secra, etc. But since they nerfed them, he is not that. He's loopy poopy instead of awesome. But that's it. We're just getting the Glory Shop troop, the Fireborn Paladin, and we're getting the Journey troop, Ignarion. And they're both epic. Rarity. And from the Nexus. Weapon spoilers. Are we getting any new weapons? On Monday, July 8th, 2024, from Nexus, we're getting Lick of Fire. Rarity Legendary. Weapon type Pole Arm. Weapon role Striker. It's blue-red. Mana cost is 14. The spell is Deal magic plus 4 damage to an enemy, boosted by red allies and elemental allies. It has gain 4 armor, burn the first enemy, deal 5 damage to the second enemy, and give all red allies 2 mana. Not a good one. You don't... Those aren't good. You want an explodey, or you want, like, damage that puts up 2 different colors for a typing, or something with an extra turn on it, or something that does true damage. We don't want just regular old damage to one enemy with no good tempering. So, but you should get it. It's probably in the Journey event or somewhere like that where you can, I don't know, wherever it is, you should probably get it for collection purposes if you can. Pet spoilers. Nothing for quite a while, like an entire month it says, but it's probably not true. International Cat Day? We'll see. Max Kingdom Power. On the 8th of July, Nexus Kingdom Power goes to 22, and that is all. So yeah, that's the spoilers. So now I can jump over to the chat, see what y'all are saying. Let's catch up in the chat, 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 catch up in the chat. You're cooking dinner, Anita? Goulash. Professor says B-. So does Mark. Professor says sub for classic EverQuest. Let's go. I agree. Sana says no, it can loop, but misses just like the wand. Mark with the 5. I put 2 in for Sana. Now she can kick her crock off. Let's go. So Sana, Mark, Anita, and Wormskull out there. We're at 15. We're at 20. We just need 5. Oh, Wormskull, hit it. Let's go, baby. Here you go. Ready? Let me gift it out. You doubled your money. Doubling your money. Good job, right? Right? Let's double check. 5 from Wormskull, right? For the sinners. Mark with the 5. Sana kicking her crock to the moon. So that's 10 right there. Anita with the 5. Okay, so that's 15. And you got Wormskull with the 10. That's 25. Celebrate good times. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Let's see what I can do here. Let's go. I did it. Should be popping up. My gift has been announced in live chat. Let's see how many of these people we actually know. Alright, Faye Drake, I'm pretty sure I know that person. Fabuki, I think I know that person. Cortex, I know that person. Sam Lee, never heard of ya. Amy Christmas, never heard of ya. I'm sorry, but you might be a lurker. Let's see who else got one today. It was Anthony Nunez. I think I know that person. You know how it goes. Pop up one time, I see their name, I remember it. Alright, you guys did it! Woo! Let's see. Cookie Man 420, hello. You have a blessed Saturday. Mark says Nexus, finally a week for an easy starry pet and Underspire. Did I win again? I just did auto battles. I guess I'm making it not as impressive when I actually do it when I try. All I'm doing is running auto battles and winning freaking epic trials. While I was doing spoilers. It's funny. Efley's here. Sana says Fell Hydra is available in Fell Roost. I'll have to go get that. I always forget to do that. JM Ricks. Professor says triple Heliodor can roll. Yoke the Ham. Wand is from the Nexus. Yep. You gotta make it in the Soul Forge, though, like a Dawnbringer type of deal. Kinda. Dum. They speak in German. The Tired Outlook is here. You're in Aruba, Jamaica, Bermuda, Bahama. Are you a pretty mama? Rotterdam. I don't know how to say the other thing. What up, Tired Outlook? How you doing? Alright, let's play the game now. What do you guys want to see? Complete a dungeon run. Earn gold from any battle except training. I put up a community tab post if you guys want to go put up some ideas for the next members only video that I'm going to try to get out by July 15th. So right now it's like July 6th or something like that. I only have 9 days, so the sooner the better. If you think about it and you have time, if you could go put some ideas on there, I'd really appreciate it, because I really need to decide what kind of video I'm going to make so I can work on it. Not that it comes out to be some masterpiece of editing and I don't put words on the screen and there's not a butt farting after I say something funny, but, you know, just so I can have time to think and research and write down stuff. Like with the underrated troops, I had to write a whole list of troops and then pick them out, and, you know, I have to do a little bit. Just because I don't edit doesn't mean I don't, like, think about stuff and write it down and research it. And let's grab our mail. Okay, let's play the game normally so people could see how I do that. So I always check my XP booster. Well, I grab my mail first. I get rid of those blinkies. They get on my nerves, so I always do that first. Then I check my XP booster. It says complete a dungeon run. So now I know that I'm going to actually do the dungeon properly because that's the only way I'm going to get the XP booster. So I'm going to go down and do it. I'm going to go down and do it. And I always pick the same 3 rooms. So now we got to fight this because it popped up. Stupid Stellarix. I knew I saw your name somewhere, Tired Outlook. Are you Sana's guilty or my guilty or both? Because I'm in, both of the, you know, I'm in Sana's guild too. Stellarix being a jerk. Come on, buddy. You can do it, Papa Willie. Show me your willy. Ooh, that's gross. I probably should have checked my medals. Mana Bombers, that's where I saw it then. Like, I've seen that name somewhere. I'm not like, you know how it is. I'm not super social, so I don't go into the guild chat or look at the names super a lot. I do when you start coming to my streams, though. Used to be most of the people from the guild would come to streams at some point. Never all at the same time, but that'd be crazy. That'd be 30 people. That's impossible. Let's go here. Oh no, cursed. Oh no, stunned. Oh no, stairs. I picked every wrong move. Marks and Mana Bombers too, yep. And Allie comes to the stream sometimes. Cookie. I brought a Cookie and Mark to the guild. And like Daza and a couple of the others. Let's get a bunch of mana. Let's get some red. Let's use this thing. Oh, what are you doing, bro? It's okay, at least we got Takshaka. Takshaka's still good. What's going on? Leave me alone, Great Maw. Great Maw, you're not so great. You're just a cheap knockoff High King Irongut that can't... You can only do it one time. You only got enough energy to devour one time. You're like an old man. You're the old man version of High King Irongut, even though he looks like an old man. Dungeon Lord, that's me. Picking all the wrong rooms. That's how you know I'm a Dungeon Lord. Because I pick all the wrong rooms. I get cursed and stunned and fall down the stairs. Because I'm a Dungeon Lord. Earn gold and cast spells. That should just happen. Adventure board. That'd be what I'd do next. And I'd actually use a team to level a class. I have 2 classes left to level. Dervish and the poopy Nightweaver. Cooking man. Mark says tonight at 8 p.m. Tired and Cinny, I'm throwing 30 legendary tasks. Today is my 1-year anniversary. Happy anniversary, man. I'm gonna buy you some tidy whities for your birthday. You can buy me some legendary tasks, and I'll buy you some tidy whities. A whole pack of them. You can throw away those baggy brownies. Put on these tidy whities. Fruit of the Loom. I'll make sure they're extra small. No, I'm just kidding. Extra big and baggy. Baggy. Why would you ever buy baggy tidy whities? What's the point? You might as well buy, like, boxers if you're gonna buy baggy tidy whities. Whitey tidy whities. You gotta wear them tight. You gotta get them tight. Because they're tidy whities. You can't wear them baggy. And stuff will be all hanging out of there. You don't want that. if you fall down the stairs and something comes out while you're wearing your baggy tighty whities. It's like a thing that can't even happen. How can tighty whities be baggy? You know the end of the world is coming when tighty whities are baggy. You prefer thongs? I'll buy you a pack of thongs. Let's go to Victoria's Secret. You can pick one out. Do your adventure board every day. Why? Because it's just a thing you should do. It's a nice little habit. They put it there. You should do it. It's like a lot of other things. You know, I put it there for you to do it. You should do it. You shouldn't skip stuff. Don't not do your Underspire free torches and go like do Explore 12. That's not right. That's wrong. Unless you need medals, I guess. But even then, you can do that anytime. Remember to do the things that won't be there tomorrow or won't be there next week. And even though adventure board's there every day, that specific adventure board is not there every day, you know? So if you hear me say, like, do the things that won't be there tomorrow, that includes adventure board and dungeon. Even though it's there every day, it's a different one every day. If you don't do today's adventure board, it won't be there tomorrow. It'll be a different one. If you don't do today's dungeon, it won't, you know? There's a different one tomorrow. If one person does their dungeon on Saturday and their dungeon on Sunday, and one person just skips it on Saturday and only does it on Sunday, the first person got to do 2 dungeons while the other person only did 1. It's not like you can skip that stuff. Especially if you still need diamonds and jewels and dragonite, which most people do. So don't do that. And then Underspire is like a week-long thing. You could not do it Monday. Make sure you buy your torches if you're trying to go all the way. But you could wait until Sunday if you want to, as long as you're buying torches if you're trying to go the whole 7 dragons. If you're just doing free battles, though, you could just wait till Sunday, I think. You used to have to log in to get your free torches, but I don't know if you have to do that anymore. I haven't done that in a while, because I've been actually playing it. Alright, adventure board and dungeon are done. XP booster is done. What would I do next? Probably go to the event. Or I might check on the guild event, make sure that's done. Looks like it is. Alright, good job, Mana Bombers. Major Orb of Chaos. We're hoping for a glory or a minion at this point in the game. We got a poopy orange. And did I do okay? Yeah, I'm not in the bottom. There I am. I did alright. And I got all my seals in gold. Yeah, got all my seals. I gave to the guild right. Okay, just things I check, making sure. Next up, it's the event of the weekend. Let's do this for a little bit. Let's make some progress. Like I said, I'm doing the Rowan team. I don't care. I made 3 teams yesterday, high, mid, and low. I talked about Pure Faction yesterday, so if you need any of that stuff, it's on the stream yesterday. Like 4 different teams. I mentioned a Pure Faction team that I think would work. I didn't show it in action because I've already done that before. I already have Pure Faction done. It's on a different video some other place on the channel. But I did mention what I thought would work for Pure Faction. And then I showed a high-level team, a mid-level team, and a low-level team. And I showed the low-level team last, and it's still on here, and I'm still using it. I need to switch off a Doomsayer, though. It's already got that to 100. Let's make it Dervish. And this is a team anybody in the game can use as long as you're like at least level 100. And it still works. You have to like boost up your Rowan a little bit at this point, but it's fine. We're used to doing that, huh? There's probably other things that are faster, but I'm leveling a class. I'm showing that it can be done by anybody in the game. Do I have my guard medals on? Nope. There we go. Faction. Oh, I should probably put a chapter in, huh? I haven't been I did the spoilers, and I forgot to do the other stuff. Okay, faction. ILLITHIA. 35-minute mark. If anybody came up with a crazy team for the new Mythic, I'll try it out. I don't want any, like, theoretical teams that, you know, you used and you were just like, ah, it's okay. Like, if you come up with a banger, let me know, and I'll try it out. So I'm not, like, super excited about it, so... I'm excited if you made an awesome team for the Midwinter Lycan. But I'm not excited to, like, try some random team that you haven't even tried yourself yet. You know what I mean? So... if you came up with a banger for Midwinter Lycan, or you think you came up with, like, the best team that can be made for Midwinter Lycan, I would like to check it out. But, you know, I don't want just some random theoretical thing. Let's do this. Might as well do this, I guess. That'll make Rowan hit harder, because then it's less enemies, and she does scatter damage. And we all know the difference between scatter damage and not scatter damage, right? 1.3, 1.25, 1.25, 1.2. Let's go to 1.3. It's the highest. Porters is here. Thank you, Sana, for reminding me about the timestamp. My Underspire is going a little bit better. I did some extra last night. I caught up a little bit. I'm probably still like a little bit behind, but I made sure to catch up and do a little bit extra last night. So I'm better off than I was yesterday morning. Same with PvP. I did some more PvP too. Like, I caught up in the spots where I was behind. But thanks for asking, man. I'll show you in a minute. Because we'll do the Underspire and PvP today. We got a boost. And they are submerged, so that is always fun. I don't know. No, I don't want red. Gotta get them unsubmerged. There we go. Hit them with skulls. It's a good way. Would you cast already, idiot? So you're not submerged anymore. Just cast. Thank you. No! How do you... They must have, like, a submerge thing from the, battles. Might have to just use skulls here. And they take my skulls. Oh, wait. Alright, there we go. Jaws came up from under the water. Remember, Tyrion's hiney hangs out of the water when he's swimming. Mark is an animal. An animal! And he's got the jam. And he's on horseman business. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Steve Muffuggin Blackman. Hopefully they didn't catch that and demonetize me. That'll be my luck. Steal my pennies? How dare you? Tired says Midwinter Lycan, Obsidian Libram, Miraji Queen, and Baiska. You combining the twoest new mythics? That's cool, I guess. I already forget what Baiska does. It does, like, splash damage, huh? I'm trying to think. Baiska. I already, like, put it out of my mind because it's not something I use. The bear with no pants. Except for that part. I remember that part. The bear with no pants is my favorite troop. Because he does not wear... He's free! He's got that extra air conditioning. I respect the bear that doesn't wear pants. And so I use it on my Gems of War. I would also like to run around with just a shirt on. I would feel so free! Alrighty. Could call that team the new B-tier Mythics. Their powers combined. Boop. Yellow. We'll definitely try it, though. Let me get through this level. I would like for both of them to be useful. That'd be great. But like I said, you know how it goes. There's 12 new mythics every year. There can't be, like, 10 of them can't be good. It's just like we were saying earlier about, like, how many you actually need 3 of. If you really think about it, how many mythics do you actually need 3 of? There's not very many. It's Ironhawk, Eye of Argus, stuff like that. Takshaka. How many new mythics are actually going to be good? Remember the astrological mythics? Like, how many of those were good? Those got put out over, like, a year. And how many of them are good? There was, like, 1 or 2. Maybe 3. Out of 12. So that's just, like, the odds of it being good. I'm not saying that determines whether or not Midwinter Lycan is good or not. It's just the odds of it being good or not is, like, 3 out of 12. Like, the history proves itself. Especially over 7 years. You kind of just learn how the devs operate. And they're not smooth operators. Pycea's pretty good, and I like Gemini. I like Gemini for the troop art. Mostly. Like, I don't use it. But it's, like, okay. But Pycea, yeah, I like Pycea. That was one of the first ones, huh? I don't use Pycea too much, but sometimes I do. When it loops and loops and it devours, and it actually does what it's supposed to do, it's pretty fun. Moneybags. Scrooge McDuck. Donald Trump. Elon Musk. Obsidian Libram is good. It's good when, like, you would have used to have used, like, Mountain Crusher, and, like, your team is also not using purple, and then you might as well use Obsidian Libram instead of Mountain Crusher, you know? It's like an upgrade to Mountain Crusher sometimes. I like Obsidian Libram, too. I forget about it sometimes, but, I've been remembering it more a lot lately. I thought that'd be an extra turn, sorry. Sorry for that mistake. I thought it would be an extra turn. Didn't happen, though. Sorry for wasting your time. Oh, no, it survived. Why do you gotta be like that? There we go. Illithian Servitor. Oh, now you're freaking submerged. Aren't you annoying? Aren't you annoying? Aren't you? I think you are. Ha ha ha, look at that. Big brain. Hit you with the skulls. Give you a headbutt. Hit you with the headbutt. Alright, we're on 110, so I think I need to go to like 200 something, like 270, somewhere around there. So I did like 90 yesterday. I'm probably going to do like 90 today, and then I'll do 90 on Sunday. I like to split everything up over the... That's why sometimes I'm not like #1 in the guild, because I split things up over the entire week. I don't like sitting there and blasting out 50,000 battles in one day. Yeah, let's try Tired Outlook's team. Any specific place I should take it? Tired? Ooh, it's got... both of them have terror? Okay, so you're going for like a terror thing, I see. Midwinter Lycan, Obsidian Libram, Miraji Queen, and Biska. Okay, let's try it. I get it, I get it. Let's just do Explore 12. It's usually where I test new mythics. Where'd I put it? I always forget. Pycea. I think it's on Pycea. Speaking of Pycea, right here. Alright. Somebody had a similar team to that, I think, yesterday. Which was pretty good. I was surprised. Not something you're going to use, like, instead of something else, but it was a nice idea, and good job. Baiska. Buska. Biska. Inflict bleed and terror on a random enemy with magic 4 or more gems. You're kind of speeding up the terror a little bit, but it's also a little bit redundant, too, because I feel like I was getting terror on every enemy pretty quick with just the Midwinter Lichen. But... you know, that's cool. I like terror. It's fun. Midwinter Lichen in first slot. Obsidian Librum. Is that how you want it? Like in this order? You got Baiska fully blocked. Midwinter Lichen uses green. Miraji Queen uses red. Obsidian Librum uses brown. But you might be just using it for the third trait. So I don't know, but Baiska's mana blocked on this team. You should probably throw this on the bottom. Because you might be using... are you using this for what? 50% start, maybe? Or curse? I think this does curse. But I could try it in the order you said it, if you want. It's always... mana blocking, like... it's a sore... yeah... that I see. We got how many of each? We got 2 brown, 2 red, 2 green. I'd probably think about my mana generator, because we only have 1. So I go brown. Brown for sure. And then maybe our damage dealers, like green. Using blue, green, yellow, purple, brown. We're using every single color. We're using the least of yellow. Maybe this one? And what class? I could do Elementalist. I need to change my medals, though, to actually show it. Yeah, Dez had a fun team. I think that was the Queen Titania team. I think Fairy Fire and then hit him with the Midwinter Lichen so it actually hits hard. You can do that with anything in the game, though. You could use Phoenicia instead and make that hit harder. You could use Scourge of Honor, make it hit harder. You could use Tesla, make it hit harder, you know? It's kind of like when you use Wand and Stellarix and throw the new Mythic on it. But not really. I'm like feisty today, sorry. When are you not, dude? So when should I cast Baiska? Or should I not? Let's just do it. Obsidian Librum. Obsidian Librum. Midwinter Lichen. Baiska. Do we have Miraji? No. Let's do this. I like that you put your summoner in second slot. Some people put it in first slot, you know? Which is cool sometimes when you know you're just going to win. But if you need a summon, you really need to move that thing down to second slot like Tired did. Especially when it's not mana blocking. Like, Midwinter Lichen uses completely different mana than Obsidian Librum, so why not put Obsidian Librum in second slot, just in case you lose your Midwinter Lichen, and then you can summon something into first slot, you know? So I like that. Let's do this again. And Miraji Queen with Midwinter Lichen's a good idea, too, because you 50% start it. I still don't know about the Baiska. Like, I feel like you're already doing terror enough, and then Baiska doesn't hit super hard. And I don't know. That's the only thing I don't like about the team. Like, I like everything else. I like Midwinter Lichen, I like Obsidian Librum, I like Miraji Queen. I'm just not a big Baiska fan, is all. I feel like something else here would do way better. Like something maybe that can throw some blue or brown up on the board, or something that can you know, do a little bit more damage than Beistka does, or maybe another elemental instead of a Daemon Urska, that way you can 50% start it. Like maybe Mistralis or something like that, but she might be the same colors as Midwinter Lycan, I forget. No, she uses brown, I think. Brown, blue, yellow maybe is Mistralis. But it's cool you got the 2 new mythics on it. I mean, that's a novelty type of thing, you know? Like, hey, these are the 2 newest mythics, let's put them together. And it worked. I'm being both feisty and extra. Sorry. Alright, let's do it again, because I didn't have a Nisha on, so that was not a good representation of the team. Now let's show it for real. With actual Nisha medals. Alright, let's get up our Libram if we can. There we go. We got this. We got this. We have... Let's do this. And he looped. Good job. Good doggy. You get a treat. You want a hot dog? Why are you swallowing it like that? Chew it. Just because I have more for you doesn't mean you should wolf it down. I guess that's why they call it wolf it down. Because the dog just kind of swallows it. Doesn't even chew it. It's so excited for his treat that he just swallows it. Doesn't even chew. How are you even tasting that? You don't chew it. This is much better with the Nisha medals on. You can tell the difference. The Obsidian Libram blowing up the Curse Gems, blowing up the Freeze Gems. I feel ya. But yeah, I like it. I'm just not a big fan of Beistka is all, so that's why I'm a little bit like, you know, being a little extra and feisty. Because I feel like you could put something else here. You know? I would throw Mirage Queen on the bottom. I would just put any other troop that, like, does a lot of damage. Like, something maybe that throws some blue or brown up. Like, even a dragon or something like that. Like, the blue or the brown dragon would probably be cool. Ooh, what about Sarasku, dude? Puts up Curse Gems, too. And Fairy Fires to make Midwinter Lycan. Huh. Ah. Let me put this here. Hold on, let me try this. Double green, yellow, or double green, brown, minus yellow. Now we got 2 yellow troops, though. Banner. Get minus red. Let me see. I just want to try this. It just like came to mind. CT throwing up Curse Gems, Midwinter Lycan throwing up Curse Gems, Fairy firing so that Midwinter Lycan hits harder. You know? Yellow Giant Gems for the 2 troops using yellow. Aw, I wish he would have hit. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Don't do that to me. Let's get up our book. Don't die to death, Mark, please. We're blowing up Fairy Fire Gems and everything. It's hard to see some extra turns sometimes when there's all those different kinds of gems on the board. I didn't think of CT. I'll try it again. Might need an Anu on this because CT's got such a high mana cost. Let's do that. Taking a second to get up, so yeah, I'd probably throw an Anu on here. That's the main problem I'm seeing. Taking forever. There we go. I think we do this first. I don't know. Just an idea real quick. Nothing wants to go right. Blow stuff up. Maybe I should do Midwinter Lichen first and then CT. Get all that crap on the board. I don't know. Let me try it once with the Anu. That Libram just... I need extra purple, maybe. I might need to go all in on the Libram. As far as, like the banner. Be cool to get it up quicker. Maybe I should put it in second slot. Then I'd be blocking my CT, like, hard. Come on, bro. There we go. I get to blow all that up. Look at all those gems. It's funny. Things that make you say, Here, let's try it like... Let's do, this. And can we minus red? That'd be great. Of course not. So, we don't want to minus yellow, that's for sure. Probably don't want to minus green. Blue? Maybe. And then maybe... Let's just see if this works. Maybe blowing up all that crap will get up CT. Even though he's blocked. I worry about that too much sometimes, I think. Mana blocking. It's up already! CT's up. Wish he'd loop one time in his life. Blow all that crap up. So satisfying. All those special gems. Could probably kill it. Oh, so close. Oh, they had to do that. It ran away! Nice. Oh no, if you want to mess with it. There's that. And then, let me, put up... I don't know if I put up, Tired's team. Which is cool, like, double terror. I went more down the fairy fire and the double curse. He went down the double terror. Which terror is sweet, man. If it goes off, and it doesn't have to wait as long as like a death mark. So that was cool. We kind of like workshopped a team there, maybe. Pizza Time says I knew elemental troops were where it's at even before elementalist class. That's the truth. Elemental is good. Pizza Time says just beat my first guard using those PvP sigils was not easy. Like the monolith or like the Citadel Guardian guy? So there was some mythic action for you, new mythic. Shout out to Tired for that. And Bleed, he says. Mark says, I have CT 1 power orb away from Zul'Goth. Probably should have got Zul'Goth first, but hey, you're so close, who cares, right? Because Zul'Goth's technically better than CT, slightly. It puts so many skulls up, it loops better. Like, CT puts up too many different things to where it doesn't want to loop sometimes. Whilst the Zul'Goth puts up only skulls, which will loop more often. So an instant kill into a loop, into an extra turn, is better than an instant kill into a bunch of heroic gems that don't get an extra turn, you know? But they're both really good, and they're like 1A and 1B, so it's no big deal since you're super close anyway. Cheryl says, Chernabog, Midwinter, King of Ravens, Eruption of Roses. Geomancer class, 50% start for Chernabog and Hero, but can be swapped out. Chernabog, Midwinter, King of Ravens. I tried something similar yesterday. I did the King of the Ravens Chernabog too. Or King of the Ravens Midwinter. I think I used a different weapon maybe. So yeah, we got great minds think alike, you know. That would probably be decent. That would be like a don't lose team, right? I think that's what happened. What happened when I tried King of the Ravens with Midwinter Lycan. It was more of like a you're not going to lose, then it's going to be super fast. But you need those too. You can't just have all super fast teams. Sometimes you need a not going to lose team. Alright, let's get back into playing the game. So now we've done, I don't know, how many Midwinter Lycan teams have we done? Probably like at least 3 or 4 in the last 2 days. So here's the test. Right now it's new, so people are using it, and people are making teams for it, and people are like, you know, it's shiny, it's new. Not literally shiny, but you know what I mean. Let me know in like 3 months if you see anybody using Midwinter Lycan. That's always the test. Let me know in 3 months if you see anybody using Baiska, other than like a very specific situation and a restriction that's super tight and it's the only thing, you know what I mean? Like, from a Grim Woods, of course you might use Midwinter Lycan. If it's Urskaya, of course you might use Baiska, but let me know in 3 months if you use it anywhere else other than that. Something else will come in, the next new mythic will come in, and everybody will be excited about that. They'll forget about Baiska. Then another new one will come in, and now Baiska is super old news. And then another new one will come in, and nobody's using Baiska anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it goes. I've been playing for 7 years. I know how the community get excited about a new mythic, and then they forget about it after 3 months. Unless it's something like Takshaka or Ironhawk or something like that. That's meta. Some people really like dogs, though, so you might see Midwinter Lycan a little bit more, because it's a dog. Same with dragons and stuff. Sometimes dragons hang on a little bit longer because they're dragons. And if you're purely playing the game to use the best troops and to get stuff done, you're probably not going to use Midwinter Lycan in 3 months from now. Anita with the gifted went to Shrez? How do you say that? Srez? Sresh? Oh, it was the monolith? Well, good job. I've been, like, lazy not doing those. I just fight the fights. It's smart to do those, though. You get extra, like, bonuses. You should probably do, like, quick battles until you get your Valhawks. And then you should probably go do your Monolith and get something useful for your Citadel Wars, and then go do your Citadel Wars. I just go straight to Citadel Wars and skip the other steps. But the other steps will also get you VP, so it's not like a bad idea. And you get more, you're more powerful, so you'll be more likely to win your Citadel Wars fights. You put Swift Talismans on top of like a Monolith bonus, you're probably gonna win. And you pick properly, like you scout and stuff. You can go 5-0, 6-0 for sure. If everybody really wanted to, they could go 6-0 every day. Just do your quick battles till you get your Valhawks. Go to your Monolith. Be smart about which bonus you pick. And then use your Swift Talismans. And then pick and make sure you scout and pick like the weakest team. And you can go 6-0. I skip some of those steps and still go 6-0. So it's definitely possible. All I do is scout. And just pick the most stupid team I see. 1.25, 1.2, 1.2, 1.15, 1.15. Let's go 1.25. D-Rock the Savage is here. Yo. Pulled but haven't tested new mythic or delve weapon. D-Rock's a pretty good team builder, just like Glorfindel. They're pretty creative with their teams. Let's see what D-Rock comes up with. He's also not been playing for a while though, so it might, yeah. He probably might not even have all the troops and stuff right now. But I'm sure he probably come up with something cool. Either way. I used to make videos based off of like Glorfindel's teams because he made a couple really cool ones. Like he came up with the whole Moon Mage thing for Vault event. That might be his main claim to fame. It's an alternative to Rowan. If you get bored of Rowan, pretty much. If you don't have Ironhawks. So it has its little tiny spot in the game. Which is hard to do. It's hard to come up with a team that actually has a spot in the game that for sure people could actually really use it and not just force it in there just because. Like, hey, this is just as fast. I could actually use this and not be hampering myself or hamstringing myself just to use a certain troop. But it's a game too. I mean, you gotta have some balance. Some days you want to go super fast and just get stuff done, and some days you want to screw around and use a dog. Or a bear with no pants. Today I will beat the game using only a bear with no pants. It's a challenge run. I've always wanted to try a challenge run. Like I was thinking of, I had a video idea. I forget what it was going to be, but I don't think it was going to work for some reason. I'm trying to think of what it was. I wanted to use like one troop. Like make a team with just one troop on it and then take it somewhere and try to win. But there was something that messed it up. I can't remember what. Like maybe go to Explore 12 and try to win with one troop. Or something like that. It's probably possible. I don't know. I have to look into it again. The other thing was I wanted to do like one-on-one fights, but there's no way to do that now because all enemy teams have 4 troops on them. And you used to be able to do like, you know, fight your own defend team or something. I was going to do one-on-one fights and see who could win. Those are my 2 ideas, and I don't think one of them's possible. Or else it would take like a ton of setup, and be cool to see like Sycorax versus the Grey King. You know what I'm saying? Just one-on-one. Who's the bet? Who would win? Who would come out on top? UFC. You could probably do the one troop in like Explore 12 thing. See if you can win. Or maybe go to a delve and just pick one troop and see how far you could go. Or, I don't know. Something like that was an idea I had. Like a challenge thing, like a challenge run. You make it harder on yourself on purpose and see if you can win. Just like I do with Arena, where I let the chat pick the worst teams. Like the worst troops, and then see if I can win, like we did on the After Dark. You guys picked the worst picks for the arena and then I still won it. It's the complete opposite of like retreating and repicking until you get an OP troop. Like think of the complete opposite of that. You pick the worst troops and see if you can win. Just for a challenge. That's totally unnecessary. That'd just be like using a bear with no pants. But, hey, it's a game and you're trying to have fun, so... I'm trying to beat Arena with the worst options. I do that too, so everybody does it. Play Dark Souls and don't level up. No death run. Hardcore. If you die, you have to start the whole game over. Yeah, I think that would work, right? You go to, like, Explore 12... Like, remove all the troops. Just pick one troop. You could just do your hero if you want. Just pick any troop. Like CT or something. Be a slog. Like, can I win with just CT? Does it let you do it? Has anybody ever done this? Bears do not wear pants, you're right, but they also don't wear shirts. So it's a strange choice to only wear a shirt but no pants, is what I'm saying. Like, if he's gonna put a shirt on, why not put some pants on too? Like, he had the thought to put on a shirt. Is he wearing a shirt? What's he wearing anyway? Maybe I'm being stupid, but he just doesn't have pants on. I don't know. He doesn't even have a shirt. You're an idiot. I'm an idiot. Can CT solo Explore 12? Let's see. I'm not going to do all the fights. I'm just going to do one fight. Just to show proof of concept. Got nothing. Ooh, yeah. Can Zul'Goth do it? Can Stellarix? I bet Stellarix could. It'd probably take forever to get it up, but once you get it up, it'll get rolling. Oh, we got 83 HP! Oh, we lost! See, it'd be hard. You can start with maybe 2 troops. Maybe just your hero and 1 troop. Something like that. Might be cool. See if you can beat Explore 12 with just like 2 things. Which wouldn't be too hard. You would do your hero with like a summoning weapon. And you could get around. Or just do your hero with a summon weapon and then use whatever troops you summon. Just some ideas. How to make the game fun. If you want to just screw around. Like pick any weapon where you could summon stuff. And you start with just the weapon. And then whatever you summon in is what you get. And you know, just pick a random weapon. Then you get a class too. Oh, like... This is probably more doable. Because then you go into the next fight, you don't have the same troops. You get new troops every fight. See what we get? Oh, it's Dark Maiden. You can make the game fun if you really want to. Oh, look at that. We got Dark Priestess. Let's see what else we can get. What does she do? Transform all yellow gems to a chosen color. Could do blue, but we don't use blue. We probably shouldn't do that right now. We don't have anything, though. Anyway, jeez. Come on. Here we go. Purple. What does this do? Cleanse an ally, eliminate 52 life from them and shift it to attack, then barrier them. Create 8 skulls. That might work right now. Let's do it. Bang. And our hero's in first slot. It's going to suck if we lose it. But we'll have summoned in things. And hopefully can win the fight. I'm going to win this with just my hero starting out. Let's go. What does he do? It's the ultimate epic trials. You don't even know what team you're gonna start with. It's a mystery. It's Mystery Explore 12 Challenge Run. Pick, and you can pick whatever summoning you want to do. Like if you, this does elf allies, so they're all elves. And there's a weapon for almost every typing, so it would never get old. First of all, you're never going to summon the same elf probably back to back in the same fight or the same chest or anything like that. And then you got all these weapons that do that are all different. Like you could do elementals. Summon in 3 random elementals and see if you can beat Explore 12 like that. I don't know. Just a fun idea that I had. That and the one-on-one fights. Alright, so we did some faction. Let's do something different. Let's do Underspire for a bit. Just to keep it interesting. I'm still using this. It's okay. It's not my favorite team of all time for Underspire, but it's getting the job done. Do I have my medals on? Nope. I feel like I do this. Yeah. Underspire. Boop, boop. But yeah, I'm on the, going towards the 5th boss, which is pretty good. That's almost on track. Timestamp, you're right. I should have put a timestamp for that idea. Maybe we can have like a special stream one time where I do that for a portion of it. We'll just start with only our hero, do Explore 12, use a summoning weapon, and see what we get. And then see if I can beat a boss chest just starting with just my hero. Because once you lose your hero, you can't summon anymore, and your hero's in first slot, so it's still pretty dangerous. You have to get up your hero, cast it, you'll get a teammate that's totally random, pretty much. And so now you have this random teammate that may or may not be good and may or may not help your team. And then all the while your hero's getting hit, losing health, getting hit, losing health, you know. You summon again, you get something else. You don't know what it is. It could suck. It could be the same thing again. It could be really good. You never know. It could help the team. It could not help the team. All the while, your hero's getting hit. Eventually, it dies. You're just left with whatever you got. You know, you got 2 weird troops, and now you got to beat 3 enemies with it. Or something. Like, it could get fun and hard, and it'll be something new every time you do it. But yeah, let me do a chapter for this. Underspire. I'm the creator of challenge runs in this game. Arena, pick the worst troops, or let your chat pick the worst troops. And now Explore 12 solo, hero only. But you're allowed to use a summoning weapon. And you could, like, see if you could summon, if you could win with, like, Flaming Oni might be good, you know? You start with Flaming Oni, you get it up, you summon 3 goblins. He could probably solo Explore 12. Flaming Oni could probably solo Explore 12, you know? Like, we saw that CT couldn't do it, he died. But something like Flaming Oni probably could. Something that can summon would have the best chance. Because then he would be back in the next fight to summon again. And I kind of just do Reflection of Good until it's like not up one time, and then I might devour it, or kill it. Try not to do it, like, right away. But, like, right now it's fine, because they're almost dead. I don't do Princess Elspeth off Jump Street anymore, because they survived that hit, and I don't want some crappy troop up top. So I do Reflection of Good a couple times on Amethylos, and then eventually maybe I do Elspeth on Reflection of Good to make a bunch of purple for Amethylos' like last shot, yeah. Before it was just one time to get one cast to wipe them out in one shot, but once it stopped one-shotting, I stopped doing that. Like, I'm not going to do it right now. I'm going to do this first, at least a couple times. And then I would do it. I should probably wait still. It's one shot. It's taking me like 3 shots, so... If you use those purple giant gems, it's like a lot of mana. If you ever get stuck without Reflection of Good or something, you can match some of those and it's a ton of mana. Should get it up. King Gobtruffle, you think that could solo? You soloed with CT yesterday? Nice. You'll come up with something broken? D-Rock says I'm still missing roughly 100 of the high rarities and dragons and such. Cheryl says I didn't have Ironhawk, so I used the Moon Mage team for Vault events. Got it from the video. Nice. Later, Tired. Have a good one. Mistralis, maybe. Aquaticus and Flaming Oni. Lots of good elementals. D-Rock says, isn't there a bald wizard dude that cast one... what's his name? Name is like, starts with the F, I think. First of all, I want to look at Baiska, because maybe I'm crazy and he is not wearing a shirt. Pooh Bear, Winnie the Pooh. He's not wearing a shirt. I'm an idiot. But he's wearing something there. He's got his whole crotch exposed is the joke. He'll wear something to cover his nipples, but he won't wear something to cover his crotch. That's the joke. Fine, I'm wrong. Fine. I just feel like he's Winnie the Pooh, and Winnie the Pooh is the one that wears a shirt with no pants. So he's Winnie the Pooh in my head, so that's why I picture him wearing like a red shirt for some reason. But he's not. I wish they could put that in the game for me. Can Baiska please have just a red shirt on or something? Or what color does Winnie the Pooh wear? Doesn't Winnie the Pooh wear a red shirt with no pants on? I wish they could put that in the game for me. Just put a shirt on him. Just a red shirt. And that's it. And then I think his name starts with the F, maybe? I forget the one you're talking about. It's like one cast only dude, bald dude. Yeah, Fokker the Wise. Is this what you're talking about? Maybe. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's not it. Bald dude. Here, hold on. I got it. I'm stupid. How come it didn't bring up all the bald dudes? What's up with that search thing? It sucks. Didn't even bring up all the bald dudes. It's not cool. Alright, I'm going for... Okay, I just went through a door, so you're supposed to, like, do highest level. We got 145. We got 153. So I'm dropping a little bit of knowledge here. Explaining how to use the team, how I've changed... I'm using it differently now. The deeper I get in, I'm using the team a little bit differently to pick the highest level, to make it to the next door. Dropping a little bit of knowledge. Not just talking about Winnie the Pooh. Pooh Bear, Winnie the Pooh Bear. Christopher Robin having a picnic, pooping, when it a pooping. Piglet. What's Piglet do? I know the rabbit's like OCD, like wants everything clean. Eeyore's like the grumpy one. Tigger's like the crazy one that's energetic. He's like a spaz. He's extra. He's tackling people, bouncing on their heads. What's Piglet do? He's just like scared, right? He's like a little scaredy cat. Pooh is stupid. Winnie the Pooh is stupid. Piglet is a scaredy cat. Eeyore is depressed. Tigger is like super spaz, energetic man. And the rabbit is like OCD. Keep stuff clean. Piglet's anxiety, yeah, pretty much. They just pick like an emotion or something, or like a personality trait, and they build a character around it. We need an OCD rabbit. And Christopher Robin is like the caring, good guy. Caring, loving, good guy, dude. I don't have anything. It's when you don't have anything that you want to force that Princess Elspeth. I'm trying to wait until I just need one hit to do it, though, you know? Like right now. Then you end up with a bandit. Oh, then they kill it. Uh-oh. We're in big trouble, mister. Call Uncle Jesse. Oh no, Danny Tanner. No. Where's Uncle Jesse on his motorcycle? We're in trouble. Joey. DJ. Kimmy. Help me. I'm in big trouble, mister. Oh. There we go. Ooh, one more. Hey, we got a summon there. That's good. Okay, we could do this again, maybe. Let's cast the bandit first, though. Let's do this first, too. I think we're alright. Cool. Hey, you're not up, so shut up. Ooh, there. Is that even the Winnie the Pooh song, or am I like mixing it up with something else? Pizza Time says, was the guy's little boy who came up with the name, I bet boy made it Pooh because it's funny. Yeah, I'm gonna call my teddy bear Poop. What are you gonna name it, honey? I'm gonna name it Poop. Aw, that's nice. That's your favorite thing to do. You know how I likes to go poop, Mom. I'm gonna name my bear Poop. Make sure you bring Poop with you. Don't forget your poop. Don't forget your poop now. Don't forget your poop. It's on the slide. Who left poop on the slide? It's not funny. Why am I laughing at my own jokes? Christopher, you gotta quit leaving... Christopher! You gotta quit leaving poop on the slide. You know I loves to leave poop on the slide, Mom. Well, other people, when they slide down it, they might run into your poop. You gotta make sure your poop's not on the slide. You're just talking about his stuffed animal. It's like when you name your dog something funny, pretty much. Get over here, dickweed! That'd be mean. Why would you name your dog Dickweed? I would never do that. The kid hit puberty. Yeah. Clip that, Classic. Clip it. Today, Sinny was talking about pooping on a slide. Clip it. Oh, I accidentally did that. Now I got war. What is it good for? And that song, they made that song for this troop. Did you know that? It's trivia. I heard that on Jeopardy. Alex told me they made the war troop. They made that song about war in Gems of War. They made a whole song about them. They said, war, what is it good for? Absolutely nothing. They made that song about him. Because he's good for absolutely nothing. Get it? I'm like Carlos Mencia today. Alright, I gotta cast this. Come on. It's starting to get difficult. I might need to reinvent the wheel. We're still winning, and that's all that matters, but what happens when we get to Diamond Team, the 7th boss, and we're losing troops like this? This does have a summon on it, though, you know what I'm saying? So we're okay. It's not like the team is bad. I just might have to cast more Vanyas. And we're right up next to the door for, like, the 6th boss. Alright, as far as, like, once you hit the door, you see how I made it to the door? Like, I just followed the highest level. That works, like, every single time. Just take the highest level fight, and you will make it to the door. And you have to get to the door, so you have to do these fights. So it's just smart to do them first and get them out of the way. And now you kind of know, okay, I can go this way. I can go that way, you know? And I never know. It's whatever one... Like, I feel like it doesn't really matter which one you pick. They're going to, there's no rhyme or reason to where the boss is, I feel. It's like the boss and the merchant are the same thing, and they just plop them down randomly. Could I do something different? Maybe I should do Vanya ahead of Amethylos now. That way I can summon quicker if I lose Reflection of Good. Maybe I don't need Princess Elspeth anymore. Starting to wonder, maybe Queen Aurora would be better or something like that, you know? I'm not using it so much. Now that we're deeper in. Like, before, Elspeth was nice because you just cast it on the weapon, it gets up your dragon, you cast your dragon, you win. You're going to have to do that in this game where you start with one team and then you move to something else when it gets harder. The first team you're starting with is just to, like, get stuff done fast. And then eventually it starts to not one-shot, it starts to not two-shot. By the time it starts to not two-shot, you know, you might want to think of something else. And make your team a little bit tougher, a little bit harder to kill. A little bit more, like, you know... We might need to change our banner. We got purple and probably yellow instead of minusing yellow. Could minus green, that'd be okay. What about brown? There we go, umbral banner. Let's see if this works. And maybe we even switch to Archmagus, maybe, too. We don't really need... Now that we're not doing the Elspeth... I mean, Queen Aurora, I guess, could do. I'll keep Thief. Alright, let's see if this is any better. Rain Man's here. Morning. Quick question. Is the Underspire worth a full run through these days? Of course it is, man. You get guaranteed orbs. Guaranteed glory orbs. And you can double them. It's like the best thing in the game, almost. Of course you want to, like, you see how I did it. I did Dungeon and Epic Trials first, knock them out of the way, get them all the way done so I never have to do them again. That was to fully concentrate on the Underspire, though. It wasn't because, like, Epic Trials are better or Dungeon is better or anything. I mean, you get Stellarix, and Stellarix is awesome, so, you know. But it was, like, to get them out of the way so I don't have to spend gems on them anymore. Secure the Stellarix, secure the Diamantina, you know, get Epic Trials just done and over with. I got all of them fully ascended. I don't have to worry about it now. But Underspire is good. It was like I got those two done so I could fully concentrate on Underspire. It wasn't like I was avoiding Underspire because it's not good. I was getting other things done so I can fully concentrate on the Underspire. So you can double a freaking gold glory orb. That gives you elite gold on a mythic. One of the hardest things to do in the game. You know how many Nisha medals you would have to do? It's like 6 or something crazy and a ton of other stuff. So, like, what do you think when you get a vault key? What's one of the best things you can get out of a vault key? Other than, like, a giant drop of gems or a giant drop of gold or something like that. It's going to be a major chaos orb with, like, a gold glory in it. So, and that's random. You can go to the Underspire and get 2 of them. How often do you get, like, a major orb of glory? Like the giant gold one. Like, when you get that, you're, like, celebrating. You're like Ric Flair in the middle of the ring, taking all your clothes off, drop kicking nothing. You know, wooing. Because you got one of the hardest things to get in the game. You're like, woo! Got it. Jump up out of your chair, fist pump, kick stuff. You get excited, right? Well, you can go to the Underspire, and it's a guaranteed thing in there, and you can double it with your lantern. Now you're getting 2 of one of the hardest, rarest, best things in the game just by doing the Underspire. There's a silver one along the way. There's a bronze one along the way, or whatever it is. So you can get gold, elite, a mythic every week, basically, because you get the bronze, you get the silver, and you get the gold. So that's literally, you can elite gold a mythic every week if you do the Underspire every week. So in a month, you can elite gold 4 mythics just by doing the Underspire, and that's it. That's not, you can do the vault event too. You get them other ways through guild events. You can speed up, like, elite golding mythics by doing the Underspire. You also get the minion orb in there. There's some Dragonite in there. There's Imperial Deeds. There's Writs. There's all kinds of good stuff. There's Sentinels. And it's all guaranteed, which is the best part. Like, vault keys, you open them up, you're just hoping. You're praying. Yeah? You do a guild event, you get a major orb of chaos, you're just hoping, you're praying. You still got to open that major orb of chaos. You might get a green, you might get an orange, you might get a purple, you might get a blue, you might get a glory, you might get a minion, you might get a scroll, you might get an ingot one. You know, there's so many of them that it's hard to get the one you actually want. But in the Underspire, it's guaranteed. 100% chance you're going to get one of the best orbs in the game, and you can double it up with the lanterns. Now you're getting 2 of the best things in the game. It's same with, like, PvP. You should go do PvP, get gold marks, get the books. Because you would be happy to have, like, a purple book. And you can go, you know, it's a little bit random because you get a random book, but you need all the books. You need them. Yeah, everybody should do the Underspire. Even if you're just doing your free torches right now because you don't have enough gems, you should still do it. Because you can get the bronze orb. You can get some Imperial Deeds, you can get an Epic Vault Key, you can get some Writs, all things that you need. And it's free, you just gotta fight the fights. And then once you can invest into it, you can invest into it in double gold knockers every single week. A silver, a bronze, a copper, whatever it's called. You can elite gold a mythic every single week if you just do the Underspire. I mean, I could probably go elite gold a bunch of mythics right now if I wanted to, because I've been doing the Underspire. Alright, what are we doing here? Let's fight this fight. I was talking with my eyes closed. Sometimes I do that when I'm trying to think hard. Pull back the curtain. Tell them how stupid you are. He's got to close his eyes to think. You look up and to the right. Let me think. Use my brain. It hurts. Come on, man. Give me something I need. There we go. Alright, so now Vanya will get up a little bit sooner in case we lose our hero. We got this. It's like helping every mana match we do. And it gives everybody barriers, so it's gonna make us more survivable, too. Could do red, green, or purple. Let's do red. Oh no, we missed. That's why she's not the greatest. Doesn't put up enough. Doesn't put up enough. 10 is not enough. But it does barrier your whole team, and gives you, like, that third trait is nice. Gain bonus mana from all gym matches. Not just red, not just blue, not just green. It's every single color. Watch this. Bang! All the way back up. Vanya? Let's see, what I miss? Anything? But that's the answer to the question, Rain Man. No other way to get those Sentinels, correct? Right. No other way to get them. And I was using one too on PvP yesterday. I was using like the green one with like Lord of Slaughter. It was a construct restriction. And everybody thinks they want a construct restriction until they see the actual troops that you get. Construct's not bad, but it used to be way better because you had Chalcedony and all that. But then since they took away, once they nerfed the Journey troops, Construct isn't as good as it used to be. It's still decent because you got Geomancer. There's some cool stuff in there, but I feel like everybody was picking Construct thinking like, oh, Chalcedony or something. But turns out, you really just got Lord of Slaughter and like Gargoyle and a couple other things. So I made a team out of like the Eternal Sentinel with Lord of Slaughter and like a weapon and like Chernobog or something. It was working pretty good. See where this path leads us, and then we'll do a little bit of PvP, and then I'll probably... I don't know. What time is it? It is Saturday. I've been streaming a little bit longer lately, haven't I? Thursday we did like a 3-hour stream. Yesterday we did like over 2 hours, I think. Our stream time is like an hour and a half. That's our usual, but if we go over that, it's a long stream. I always said, you know, why stream for just an hour? You can make an hour video. Can't really make an hour and a half video. I mean, you could, but it used to be true. Like, I used to not be able to make more than an hour on my software. But I can go to OBS and make a freaking 2-hour video if I want now. But I always did live streams. I was like, I might as well do an hour and a half because I can only do an hour-long video if I pre-record. So why would I ever do a stream that's less than an hour long? I feel like streams should always be at least over an hour, like at least an hour and a half. That's just my thing. Because you're like chatting and you don't get as much done, so you might as well cut the time in half. If I'm streaming for an hour and a half, I'm playing for like 45 minutes. We never get tons of stuff done. I'm busy talking. I don't want to cast Vanya now. That's the problem, too, because I'm saving it for a summon. So now I just, like, don't want to cast it. It's making me not want to cast her. How do we have no purple? There we go. Alright, let's do this. 16 green, 11 brown. That's not good. Let's just do skulls. This is taking longer, but we have a higher success rate. And we don't want to, like, waste a torch. I'm just making sure I can win here with this team. Alright, let's try it on purple. There we go, that worked. That's what I do, man. Like, I start with a team that's super fast. When it stops, like, two-shotting-ish is when I'll go to... Like, when I start losing troops, too. That's another sign that you might want to fix your team a little bit. Like, tweak your team. 2 signs that you should tweak your team. Number 1, it's not one-shotting anymore. Number 2, it's not two-shotting anymore, which is the same thing. So whether you're comfortable with it two-shotting or not, it's up to you. That's when you should maybe think about changing your team a little bit. And then the other thing is, if you start dying, like if you start losing troops, don't let yourself lose. You know, if you see yourself, like, if one of your troops dies, like, that should, in your head, you should be like, okay, I probably need to change something soon. Or unless that was an anomaly. Like, if you lose 2 troops, then you should be like, okay, I need to change something here. I'm not going to, like, wait until I lose all 4 and lose a torch. Like, try to stop the bleeding before you bleed out. Like, don't lose a torch. If you're fighting fights and losing 2 troops every time, like, it's time to think of a new team. Or, like, a tweak to it, at least. Like, make sure you have a summoner in there somewhere. Make sure you have a barrier, or, you know, tweak something. Don't wait until you, like, actually lose a torch. Make sure you, when the signs, make sure you just notice the signs that you might be losing a torch soon, and fix it before that happens. So I had lost my hero. I was starting to get worried. Like, the Princess Elspeth wasn't working as good. I changed my team before I lost a torch, not after. Sana says I keep getting crushed by skulls in RB boss level 680. Raid boss? Yeah. I could, I don't think I'm that deep in, so I don't know. I could go look at it, though. Yeah, Rayman, it's a good goal, too. Just need to save gems to spend gems as always, right? Sana says, yeah, we try to get to Portal 10. Not everybody is that active. D-Rock says, any faster way to get these dragon head things for crafting? The best way to get Dragonite is to do your dungeon every day and get a perfect dungeon. So that means, like, revealing the fights first. Don't hit any traps. So you go to your dungeon, there's 6 choices, okay? You want to pick just the fights. And it's total RNG, so there's no way to figure out where the fights are. I don't know if you were playing back when Dungeon got introduced, but that's where you get Dragonite. If you do a perfect run, if you get just the 3 fights, you fight the 3 fights, you win, you didn't get hit by a trap, then you get like 120 Dragonite for that perfect run. But that's like complete RNG, so it's hard to do. So the other way is to do the Vault event, just like anything else, D-Rock. You know, if you need gems, you do the Vault event. If you need gold, you do the Vault event. Souls, Glory, Vault event. Same thing with Dragonite. The Dragonite Gnome's gonna pop up. You're gonna get Dragonite. If it's at the end of a Gnomapalooza, you might wait until the Gnomapalooza's over to get the full drop of Dragonite, because the drops are nerfed during a gap. So if you wait till the gap is over, if you have like 1 minute left and there's a Dragonite Gnome on the enemy team, you could let it run out to where it's the full drop. That's really the only places I recommend. Some people might say PvP, but I don't recommend using gold marks on Dragonite. I would rather see you use your gold marks on books, which I'm sure you understand, for sure. Because you know the struggle of books and how long it's gonna... It takes years and years and years and years and years and years and years to get enough books to do anything. So why would you waste gold marks on Dragonite when... Like, half the player base has Stellarix. It's not, like, super hard to get. But nobody has, like, all their kingdoms maxed out. That just shows which one's more rare and which one's more worth getting. Purple. D-Rock will tell you, books, it'll take you years and years and years. If you don't take every book they present to you, you're just doing yourself a disservice. No matter which color it is. Aw, why'd I do that? It's okay, though. As Dragonite will come, you will get Stellarix, but you're never going to get your kingdoms to max level. So, you should grab a book instead of Dragonite. It's way, way, way rarer. And way more valuable. Like, Dragonite is only worth what, you know? Whatever you pay for it to get it, right? Like, in the dungeon, you spend 300 to get 60 or something like that, and like... So whatever that is, that's how much Dragonite's worth. Like, 5 gems each. Dragonite's worth like 5 gems each. But a book is worth a ton. Like, thousands of gems, probably. Because deeds cost, like, If you have deeds pop up in your offers, you only get like so many too. You get like 6 deeds or something, right? And it costs like 300 gems. So that's 50 gems per deed. I'm just like fudging the math here. I'm not probably saying not exactly the right math. And it takes 50 deeds to make a book. If we go by gem value, which one's better? A book crushes Dragonite. But you need a certain amount of Dragonite too to get it. But then you open an egg and you flush your Dragonite down the toilet. It's like buying a firework for $10 and shooting it up and blowing up your $10. I blew up a bunch of $10 bills the other day. Just so I could pop a willy and say, look at me. I'll flush some money down the toilet. Down the turlet. I probably could have went somewhere for free and watched fireworks, but I decided... Anyway. It's probably not relatable at all. I'm just a grumpy dumpy Oscar the Grouch man. Mrs. Cinny yelled at me for saying that earlier. About how people are just blowing up $10 bills left and right. Wonder why you live here. Good usage of your funds. Just set it on fire and blow it up. I'm gonna run into the bathroom and throw a $10 bill in the toilet and flush it. And everybody come look. Gather around, watch me. It's the same thing. Just crumble it up, toss it in the toilet, and flush it. Wasn't that cool? It's kind of like, hey, I got spare income. Let me blow up some money. You're like a rapper. Blowing up your money. Like a rapper does. You're a rapper. Aren't fireworks like pretty expensive? I mean, I know you can buy like the cheap ones that... Like the really big ones are lots of money. And then they just blow up and they're done in like 5 seconds. I definitely don't want to be the guy buying them. Maybe if somebody else buys them, then I can shoot them off. That'd be cool. But I don't want to be the person buying them, because I'd feel like I'm blowing up, setting money on fire and blowing it up. I live in a dump. In a shite hole. But I'm gonna set all my money on fire and blow it up. That's probably why I'm here. Every time I get some money, I just blow it up and set it on fire. Flush it down the toilet. It's paper, right? Wipe your butt with the paper. It's the same thing, honey. It's the same thing, honey bunny. It's both papers. Got paper in my wallet. I don't need no paper from the store. I'll just use the paper in my wallet to wipe my hiney. You're dumb for going to the store and buying paper. I got it right here in my wallet. Wipe my hiney with this paper. Shoot it in the sky, blow it up. Next, I'll be talking about wasting gas in parades. No, I'm kidding. Grouchy man. Alright, let's do PvP real fast. What are y'all saying? Books are premium, says D-Rock. Vault event is next weekend, you're right. Rayman says I still have Underworld Kingdoms to finish, then I'll focus on Underspire. Yep, I mean, that's a good idea. So Underworld costs a lot, too, so yeah. It's always like, what are you going to spend your gems on? You do have to decide. Both things will always be there, so that's kind of a choice. And you get stats from the underworld too, so I think you're making the right choice. If you have to choose. If you don't have enough gem, I mean, you can do the underworld slowly every day for free though. You could do both for free, like you can make progress in both places just by doing your free sigils. You don't have to like choose one or the other, but to choose which one you're going to spend gems on, if that's what you mean. Like, I'm choosing to spend gems in the underworld. Whenever a faction event like ILLITHIA is going on right now, I'm going to spend gems on that to get it all the way done, because that's why I can't spend on the Underspire this week. Yeah, that makes sense. And you get stats in the underworld too, you know? You don't get stats from the Underspire, and you usually need stats before you need, like, Elite Gold Mythics. So that makes sense to me. D-Rock says, I'm on it later. Mark says, Vault weekend next weekend. I have to finish up my keys I have now before then. Same here. I got to divide it by 6. Figure out how many I got to do each day. D-Rock says, the last calculation I did on Purple Books was like 32 years. And Stellarix is like 6 months. You're speeding up something that is like 64 times faster than the other thing. Rayman says, I don't think all kingdoms will ever be maxed out. That is just an insane amount of resources and time that I don't think any of us have. But you could get to the soft caps, to the stats. Like, don't overwhelm yourself by thinking you want to get to max. Think about, like, getting to stats and getting extra stats. D-Rock says it was impossible, and I told them back then. What's the head guy's name? Kyrian, something Ian? I forget, bro. Syrian. You were close. Sana says, think I call it a day now. Too much pain. Alright, have a good one. I hope you feel better, Sana. Thanks for kicking your croc to the moon. Alright, PvP. Last thing. I'm already there. Alright, so, where's our Citadel Wars? We got unrestricted. I blew up money yesterday. I'm out of here. Not Sana, I mean other people. That looks like an easy fight. We got Totem. What is this? It's persistence at least. See how I don't do Monoliths, I don't do Valhawks? That's probably not what you should do. It's kind of like how I do Dungeon. Like, do as I say, not as I do type of deal. I'm just not a big fan of PvP, so any way I can make it quicker. It's risky, because I could have more stats right now, more stuff, you know, if I went and did the monoliths, but I am, like, I'm risking it for the biscuit. Oh, I should have done that purple into that green. Into that skull. And we got this. Come on. Nope. Okay, never mind. Now we have it. And they're dead. Red Guild Wars team doing work, son. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. What happened? Where's my fights? That's weird. Okay, here we go. Another persistence team, huh? Let's do it again! It's the same fight. Am I missing something here? Oh no! No! Is this gonna take down the stream? This might take down the stream, y'all, so I think I'm gonna call it a day. It may or may not. I'm not sure. If this takes down the stream, I love you guys. You're the best. Have a good day. But I'm going to click the button right now. And good job getting to the 25. You doubled your money today. That's super smart, and I appreciate it. You guys are the best. Let's see. Why are we getting Cliffy errors still? What the hell? I thought they fixed this. Maybe I backed out too quick or something? Now it's going to give me a loss on that fight. I've never lost a Citadel Wars fight. It's probably going to count as a loss. I think if I restart the game, it messes up the stream. We can try, though. Ready? 3, 2, 1. I'm still here. Uh-oh. Are we still here? It might be okay. If it's gonna keep Cliffy erroring... Looks like it's fine, that's good. It's when the game crashes that it takes down the stream, I guess. If it just has to restart, I guess it doesn't. It's me, dude! I'm still here. Alright, let's go. I just want to show these fights. I already showed one, and I don't know if it counted. Why am I getting Cliffy errors again? What did they screw up in their own game? Ooh, that might be tough. Web spinner sucks. Centurigon Zulgoth, another tough one. Essence of Evil, Emberclaw, Tesla, Takshaka. Every fight is tough now. See if I can somehow get a new fight. Sometimes you can. You like go in and back out. Sometimes it's stupid. I want to cause another Cliffy error. I swear this works sometimes. Come on, work. It's something I do. Sometimes it works. It'll like show new fights all of a sudden. I'm cheating. It's not working right now. I guess I'll try this one. I can always summon in. I'm using my medal, or my talisman. Of course it makes me fight it. I already won. I already won the first fight. This is bullcrap. Could definitely jack you up. You just have to jack them up first, you know? Bang, get out of here. Let's get this out of here. Let's go with this. Why was I so scared of that? Cliffy error. It's that pet. I told you guys, pets are the worst. The pet caused the Cliffy error. I'm blaming the pet. We got Rock Troll. It's a weird team. Fight the weird teams. Don't fight Takshaka. Alright, what do we got here? Let's do this. They got Mountain Crusher. Okay, let's go. Give it to me. Why is there no skulls on the board at all? Alright, we got this. Now we probably have that, yes. Got this. We got this. Now we have this. Homemade team right here. Strangely good. You would never think Shegra with a Tyrian Scroll, would you? With the Flail of Guard? Works, though. Oh no, I lost my troop. That's not very nice. Why'd you do that? I could do this just to summon, but I should probably wait. Let's try this. Okay, got it. Let's do that. It's getting shaky. I almost just want to summon just to have it. So I can show them who's boss. Look at me, I didn't lose any troops now. They got me with that one hitter. Probably should have done a timestamp, huh? Oh well. Got Yavendra here. Black Manacles with Yavendra. Okay, I think I'll fight that. They didn't do like a mana generating weapon or a doomed weapon. They did black manacles with the Skull Troop. Looks like a pretty random team there, huh? Now, this is when I lose, whenever I talk crap. Okay, let's see. We got this. Now we got... No! Why aren't you up? There, now you're up. Smashed them. Aren't they supposed to be... Anyway. I am using Swift Talisman, so don't... Just remove them for this fight. This is never that hard. Guardian fight. Red extra turn. Is there red next to skulls? Not really. I will go ahead and... Guess I'll just take skulls. Doesn't matter. This is the Guardian. I don't need to, like... It's not a brain buster. Come on, dude. Just match some gems, dummy. You're probably gonna be fine. Let's go. There you go. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we're off to the races now. We got this. This too. Let's do that. Yeah, grab that. Grab this. We probably just flail it, because I didn't have anything. Alright, do we got yellow to skull? No. Do we got... Yeah, we do. We got this. Purple to... green to purple. Now let's probably have this now, yes. Green to skull? Do we have it? No. Let's do this. Still don't have green to skull. Let's just get up the Hitier and scroll. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Come on, dude. Still nothing. Flail it. Or try to get the flail up. Do we have it? No. Still no. Still don't have it. Come on. Where are you at? I might have had Mirage. I should have spent more time looking. Come on. Nothing is going... We're gonna just have... Okay, here we go. There we go. Okay, yellow to skull. Or red next to skull. I think we'll do this. And now we got that. So this is like a don't lose plus a win fast team, kind of. Sometimes. You saw that wasn't too fast. But those Guardians are never fast to kill. They're just kind of easy to kill. You're probably not going to lose to the Guardian. It might take a while, but... Ooh, that's like a loopy yellow team. This is my 6th fight, so it's not as important. You see that? This is exactly what I meant. I got a completely different set of 3 now. Sometimes that happens. When you back out. I don't know how to make it happen, but it happens. Vulcan's Mace. They're using Elementalist. Somebody's using King Mikhail. I think I'll do this one. I just do whatever I can do to go 6-0. I will trip people. I will start before the race, before they shoot the gun, before the green light comes on. I will jump it. I will trip people. I'll tackle people. Whatever it takes to win. I'll be a sweaty wrestler. I won't take a shower for 3 weeks. Whatever it takes. We got it. Got this. We got that. This is probably pretty good. Let's get rid of all that. Let's flail it. Reset the whole board. Yellow to skull. Let's just try this. It's close. Yeah, we got it. Alright, we win. 6-0. No big deal. At least I think so. That first one was a Cliffy. Don't really tell you if you lost. But yeah, that's probably the stream for today. We did pretty much everything. We did some of the faction that's going on right now. We did a new mythic team that, you know, from the chat. I did PvP, I did Underspire, I did Dungeon, Adventure Board, XP Booster. What I would do going forward tonight, I'm going to probably play more of the raid of, or the more of the faction event, because I'm not as far as I would like to be. I want to be like closer to level 200 or so. You can judge it off your rewards, maybe. Like there's 16 of them. I'm only on 10 right now. There's 3 days. You could do that, do it that way. I should probably be on like 12 or so, maybe. At least 11. I need to do a little bit more, basically, to keep up with the... Yeah. And then, Underspire. I'll probably do a little bit more of this. I probably want to make it at least to the boss. Beat the boss. And then, you know, go... I want to be right here. This is where I want to end up by tomorrow. Like, by tonight. It's right here. Right past that threshold. So find the boss, kill it, come back to this fight. It's where I want to be before I finish up today. And PvP, I would check this too. And I'd make sure I'm on track to get to 5,700. Which it's like 800 a day. I need to get to like 49-ish. I usually try to get to like 5,000. So I'll probably do a little bit more today on this too. So I just got a little bit more Underspire, a little bit more Faction, a little bit more PvP to do. That's what I should do, and then if I get that done, I should open some Vault Keys. That'd be my extra thing on top of everything else. Once I get the things I must get done for the day, my extra thing would be these 288 Vault Keys that divide it by 6. You know, it's quite a few. I gotta do 40-something a day. 40-something a day. 43? Is it 43? I don't know. Something like that. 6 into 288. So 4. You drop the 4, the 8, the 6 into the 48 is what? 7? Maybe it's more like 47? 48? 47, 48, something like that. Almost 50. Might as well say that. Almost 50 a day. If it was 300, it would be 50. It's 12 short. We got 6 days, minus 2, 48. I gotta do 48 a day. I might sound stupid sometimes, but I can do some math a little bit. Alright. Yeah, I like my red. I like it mostly because it's my team that I made, that there was no inspiration anywhere. No, I didn't see nothing anywhere. Like, I just made it from scratch all by myself. And you kind of get proud of those teams when you made it from scratch all by yourself and it's doing work and it's doing awesome and it's winning and it's not just some variation of some other team. Like, you know, my fully auto like Flaming Oni team, my undefeated Flaming Oni team is kind of just a Gob Truffle Goblin team that I threw Flaming Oni on and Fundingus, and you know, it's just kind of like a tweak to another team that already existed. But, like, my Red Guild Wars team is not that. Like, nobody uses Shagra, nobody uses Satyr and Scroll. Most people aren't using the Flail. Like, Miraji Queen gets used all the time, but other than that, like, the top 3 troops. Like, the whole team is something different that you don't really see. You know, you see nobody using a Tyrian Scroll, that's for sure. And, like, barely anybody uses Shagra. And then the weapon choice, I doubt anybody would choose Flail of Guard. And Miraji Queen's, like, the only one. So I thought it was kind of cool. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. Like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel comment below. I will see you tomorrow for the new account playthrough. We're deep in the underworld farming portion, like the horde level, the quality. My quality is on like 9. We're almost maxed out on quality. Our horde level is in like the 70s, getting close to that 100. We are getting the Miraji Queen. I think I'm going to change strategy down there and just go get like Gob Truffle, Queen Beatrix. At least those 2, you know? Instead of like, I was getting more copies of Miraji Queen to get it fully ascended. I don't know if that's the move. I think for beginners, you should just go get 1 copy of each so you have them. So go get Gob Truffle, go get Queen Beatrix, get the Miraji Queen. Just get copies of them first, and then do the fully ascended thing. So I'm going to change tactics there. Instead of just keep opening in Sunken Fleet until I get a fully ascended Miraji Queen, I'm going to go open Amani Thrax and Deep Hive and, you know, all the places so I can get 1 copy of each of the good troops down there. I'm going to work on that instead of fully ascending 1 of them. So then you'll have more troops for, like, more things instead of just 1 troop for 1 thing. Well, I mean, Miraji Queen gets used a lot, but you know what I mean. Like, just to secure the Gob Truffle, the Queen Beatrix, the Harpy Mage, the Gargoyle, the Shaggorath, the Magma Dragon, etc. I think I'm going to do that. Later, Classic. Tyrion says, darn, my ADHD saw the stream go up, turned on my phone, played Pogo and Gyms, made breakfast, then came into YouTube for something else, and oh yeah, Cindy is on. I feel ya. Deuces, D-Rock. So good to see you again, man. But yeah. See you guys. Thank you for joining me today. Tyrion, Classic, Mark, D-Rock the Savage. Cheryl was here today. I think I turned some people away with the blowing up the money thing, but I'm just being exaggerating, you know. I would do it too. Rain Man was here today. Sauna was here today. Hope you get well soon. Feel better soon, Sauna. Classic was here. Pizza Time. We got Mark. We got D-Rock. We got Pizza Time. We got Sauna. We got Ali Bandy, who pointed out that Baiska is not wearing a shirt, pretty much, and that I'm stupid. The Tired Outlook was here today. Cheryl, Mark, Anita. Sometimes you have headcanon. Like, I just picture Winnie the Pooh when I think of Baiska. I don't know. You got your own headcanon, and it's not true. It's kind of like, what are those things called? The Berenstein Bears. Cheryl, Pizza Time, Tired Outlook. Yoke the Ham was here. I'm never watching Cinny again. He said fireworks are stupid. I'm out of here with no... I'm never going to tell him why either. That one time, ooh boy, he said fireworks are stupid. I am leaving and never coming back. And I'm never going to tell him why either. It was because of the fireworks, though. Just kidding. Yo, Cookie Man 420 was here today. JM Ricks was here today. I gifted 5 memberships today, but that was because of you. You are awesome. You gifted 5 memberships. Cookie Man, Tired Outlook, Mark Nugent, JM Ricks, Worm Skull with the 5, crushing it. F. Lee was here today. Mark with the 5, so Sana could kick her croc to the moon. Thank you so much, Mark. Thank you, Sana. Classic, the Professor, Anita. Anita with the gifted. You're the best. Thank you so much. I need some of that food. Wormskull with the 10, starting it off with a woo! Let's go. And on my screen it says on my screen it says Mark was here first, then Anita, then Sana, but that's not always true. But yeah. No problem, Tyrion, bro. You was here. That's all that counts. You will not get fined. You're fine. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for the new account playthrough. We will be doing, I'm almost done with one of the kingdom quests. We'll be opening, like, 3 new kingdoms, probably. We're going to continue in the City of Thieves, getting Chaos Shards, upping our Horde level and quality, going and getting Gob Truffle, Queen Beatrix. That's where we're at in that game, on that account. So I'll see you there tomorrow. Have a great one. You're the best. Peace. Peace out. Pooping on the slide.